That's what the Badgers play. Hello. Old press box. Yeah. All right, see you later. All right, bye. All right, are we live? Hey, everybody, Matthew Omican here for the Hornets Nest. Yep. Don't turn your channels. Matt for the Hornets Nest here at Abbotsford Falcon football game, taking on Auburndale, but accompanied by my good friends here at Sports on Focus, bringing you the best live coverage of tonight's conference matchup for the Marawood Conference between the Abbotsford Falcons taking on the visiting Eagles of Auburndale. As we get to hear a little bit from the band, well, you can't see them, but I can. Right below me here, and they're playing something. Coming into this game here, this is going to be a matchup for the battle of basically that top tier of the Marawood. Auburndale is continuing the season with just one loss, and they got that from Edgar. Edgar just keeps steamrolling everybody. And meanwhile, on the other side, the host team here, Abbotsford Falcons, are all wins. That's right. They are undefeated so far on the season. And they are sitting actually on top of the Marawood Conference. So this is going to be quite the battle. So Abbotsford has had mostly manageable opponents up until they played Iola Scandinavia, but they beat them in a very close matchup, 13-7 to stay undefeated. And like I said before, Auburndale has had their fair share of some, moderate to stiff competition as well, but their one loss is at the hands of the Edgar Wildcats. So basically coming into this matchup is what I'm trying to allude to, as Wade just showed up. He's breathing heavy. Tired.
Oh, that was a long walk.
Cheeseburger. Well, welcome, Wade, to the live broadcast. And I was just playing catch-up with everybody here as we kind of go over some of the main highlights leading up to today's ball game, which is coming up in 10 minutes, I believe. As I'm trying to pull up my notes here, I do apologize, everybody. Let's see here. We are nestled here in the old press box. I know this press box all too well from the CUDA youth football games, but you can see across the way the Forward Bank Media Center. Wow, look how nice and big that one looks.
I didn't even know. When did they build that? The thing is gigantic.
This is relatively... Jaden, when did they build this thing? Last year?
Wow.
Yeah, so it still has that new car smell.
That is super fancy over there.
All right, so here, let's go through some notes here. So like I said before, the conference is Marawood CWC, but we're just going to stick with Marawood. Top players that we look at for the Falcons, all you Falcon fans know them all too well. Christian Fuentes, that's going to be your main go-to. That is your big stud running back who has just been having himself a fantastic season. Coming into this matchup at 5'10", 180 pounds, the big number 5 has already racked up just over 750 yards on just 71 carries, and has got himself 8 touchdowns on the season, with basically averaging himself 127 yards per game. But also, we got to remember, agent number 1 who's helping out with that steady running game, quarterback Irvin Aguilera, who actually is the second leading rusher on the team. He's got himself over 300 yards rushing on the season. You can basically count on him to go anywhere between 50 to 60 yards per game. He's got 6 rushing touchdowns and 6 passing touchdowns. The guy is just a baller. A quarterback rating of 127%, completing over 50% of his passes. He's got himself just under 300 yards passing on the season. And who's helping him with that passing game? Nothing like Andrew Broadhagen, AJ to his friends, and Christian Fuentes as well, where AJ's got himself 8 receptions and 110 yards. Dude's cracking just under 14 yards per catch. He scampered into the end zone 3 times so far this season. And then Christian Fuentes, he's got himself 136 receiving yards. That kid's just all over the place, and he's got himself a touchdown as well. So Abbotsford is run heavy, get after it, but then they are absolutely not afraid to pass the ball, especially when they're sucking in all these defenses trying to stop the run, and all of a sudden when you have a big target like AJ, you're spreading out the field. And let's not forget about number 2, Chase Baller. He's got himself a solid, productive game so far where he's going basically 8 yards per carry. He's got himself 2 touchdowns. He's a solid second, third tier guy in this running attack. Just a great athlete overall. But enough about them Falcons. Let's talk about the other Eagles, or the other birds, the Eagles, the Auburndale Eagles right here. Well, they got themselves quite a solid passing game. They got a great quarterback with Blake Rab. Not Rob, Rab.
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 122
passer rating on here. He's dropping about 120 yards per game. He's got himself 12 touchdowns, and he's just a little over 700 yards passing on the season. And he's got a high completion rate, 62%. For a high school quarterback, that is like phenomenal. So the kid rarely misses. So let's meet some of the sticky fingers that are helping out with that passing game. You got Peyton Weinferter, right?
Yep.
I'm getting the nod. Peyton's got himself 250 yards receiving. He's basically each catch is going just under 16 yards per attempt, and he's got 5 touchdowns. And you also got Trevor Trowbridge. I said that right. Trowbridge. Nope, said it wrong the first time. Trowbridge, 174 yards receiving. But this dude is like the deep threat right here. He has 9 catches, and each are averaging 19 yards per catch. And he scampered into the end zone once this season. But let's not forget Nathan Richardson, big number 4. He's got 9 catches, 149 yards, 5 touchdowns. So what we're looking at is this is going to be a battle of the offenses. One's going to want to do the aerial attack, and then one is going to want to just ground and pound. So you're kind of wondering how this will play out on each defensive side. Looks like they're going to be going through some of the scripts, and we're going to be doing the national anthem here shortly. So I'm going to take a pause right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got ourselves a great ball game as the sun is starting to set here in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Abbotsford Falcon High School football on K99. This is the anthem, Connor. Just keep them coming.
And just make sure you don't clap.
Wherever you can go.
this is like my garage.
Better than
I'll just say I'll
That's all right. Thanks. You don't need a light on. Thank you. The Abbotsford VFW making their way off the field with the presentation of the colors here this evening. As we get set for high school football here Wednesday this evening on 899. Thanks for joining us here tonight on WKED. Just and there goes the band. Abbotsford High School band doing a fine job here this evening. Christian Fuentes is the leading rusher.
So we don't have time. So just make. He said just make sure you're like coffee time every once in a while. Like after touchdown or something.
Well, welcome back, everybody. That was a presentation of the colors by a local VFW. Doing a fantastic job right there, as Wade would like to say.
As I would like to say, they did a fantastic job
That's
in their marching.
That's Wade's word.
I love marching. I'm a big marcher.
Wow, so we got ourselves.
What does that say? That says Falcon Strong.
Oh, fancy. Here.
Linebacker number 17, Wyatt Nelson. Auburndale. Defensive back number 20, Trevor Kilbert. 77 passes on the year. Defensive back number 28, Derek Goddard. 3% completion ratio. Linebacker number 30, Colton Weiler. Averaging nearly. Defensive line number 57, Kaylin Lobner.
This Colton Weiler.
It's Rob or Rab? Rab?
And defensive line number 70, Dawson Myers. Touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Eagles are coached by Jay Anderson and assistant by Brandon Robertson, Mike Dickey, Stephen Van Wyk, Dan Weiler, and Eagle Langford. Now the current
Is that true? Or Colton Weiler guy? The coach was telling me that he's in the Junior Olympics and he was wrestling in the country of Turkey. And he missed some of the games this season.
Really?
Yeah, he's second in the state for wrestling. Dude.
Why wouldn't they take the first guy in the state? Why wouldn't they take the first guy in the state?
Oh, I have no idea, but they figure he's just going to be on the U.S. Olympic team. We were talking about number 30, Colton Weiler. I was getting some information from one of the coaches that he's a stud wrestler, and he's actually he took second at state, I think is what he told me, and then he actually competes in the Junior Olympics. He was in Turkey. He actually missed some of the games this season because he was wrestling.
Wow.
But yeah, the Junior Olympics, they figured that, yeah, he'll be on the U.S. Olympic team.
I went fishing with a guy once that lived in New Zealand. He was on Canada's Olympic team for wrestling.
What?
And his hands were like as big as a grizzly bear's paw. Like it didn't even look real. His hand, like he went to shake my hand, all of his fingers touched on the other side of my hand. I'm like, holy God, like that may be the biggest hand I've ever seen. It was insane.
So are you suffering from a thing of giganticism?
Well, he was a big dude.
Here, I got you. Oh, you took a picture? I got this for you.
Oh, here. This will work.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we got number 5 here as your kicker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're underway. The sun is going down, and the Friday night lights are up and bright. And there is your opening kickoff.
82.
It's going to be scooped up
86, I mean.
by Broadhagen, and he scampers for a couple of yards, and he is going to get wrestled down
By Peyton
just on the other side of the 20-yard line.
Winfurter.
By number 1, Winfurter. First and 10, Abbotsford.
All right. Quarterback and the kicker. Wow.
Once again, my name is Matthew Omican for the Hornets Nest, alongside with Sports on Focus with our live coverage here for the Marawood Conference matchup for Friday Night Football here in north central Wisconsin. There's going to be the snap, and the flags go flying. We're starting early on the whistle department.
Well, you know what that means. Penalty watch.
Wade's already marking them down. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Abbotsford. A little bit too much movement at the line of scrimmage.
Even a little bit is too much.
That's
what
true.
they say.
That would be fair to say.
That's fair. That's fair. This is a brutal angle here.
So Aguilera under center, and here's going to be the snap. And it looks to me
Quarterback
that
keeper.
Yep, it was him that was keeping the ball, and the Eagles say, "Get back!"
Grasso.
Stuffs the hole, and that is going to be second down.
Grassel, number 11 on the tackle.
Yeah, Grassel.
Grassel.
Yeah. Big number 70 was hard on their heels. Wait, move your microphone from your mouth just a
All
little
right.
bit.
How's that?
No, that's better.
I had it in my mouth. Is
hold
that
on.
a problem?
No, I'm just. Oh my gosh.
It was a long run over here.
I know.
I'm still suffering from shortness of breath.
Man in motion, it goes to the near sideline, our sideline, and the handoff is going to go to Baller. Baller cuts it upfield. He's still on his feet and finally is tackled near that first down marker, but he's going to be about a yard or two short. Big run there by number 2. Nice downfield blocking from the Falcons, and that's going to be third and manageable for the Falcons.
Number 28, Goddard, on the tackle for Auburndale there. He shut
Goddard
off his block.
got him.
Got him.
I've been waiting all day to say that. Goddard got him.
Got him.
So one little thing that we like to do, obviously we're off campus from Colby, but here at Abbotsford, but let us know where you're watching this game from. We always like to see how far and abroad everybody is. It's going to be a direct snap to Aguilera, and snakes his way.
Wow,
he's going to pick up the first down, but not much after that. And the Eagles defense collapses on top of him, and we're trying to see who is at the bottom of the pile.
Lobner got him.
Lobner, and I would say Malzin? Number 17 was at the bottom of that pile as well. But they just, that's the thing is like if you're going to run this bunch of offense where you're just going to just burst it up the middle, you really got to have a really fast and strong offensive line because defenses can kind of just fill those gaps and just drive you forward. But Abbotsford on the move. Shotgun formation, and there's movement up front.
Got him.
There's the flag. Wade, mark it down.
Yep. All right, I got to change colors for that one. That one's going to be a blue marking here for Auburndale for penalty. Now we're evened up.
And that's, penalty on Auburndale, and the ball is going to be placed right about there. A couple of yards short of the 40-yard marker. Time is really ticking away, too. We're actually past the 10-minute marker, folks.
They might have started early.
Here's the snap. Goes the Baller, going up the gut. Sheds a tackle. Sheds another one. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Driving the legs to the 50-yard line. What a run by Chase.
So Weinenfurter is the one who got him off it, but Baller almost lost that ball, and the guy was fighting with him for the ball and let go of him, and that's how he scampered out of that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the clutches of the defender, but like Wade just said, the guy let go.
No, he had him by the elbows, and that ball almost came out, and as he scooped it back up, that's what the guy was holding on to, and that's why he spun out of that.
So a big first down. 1st and 10, Abbotsford. Chase is on the outside. Lone receiver. And
timeout.
Whistles are blown and timeout called. And
by
really
Abbotsford.
Early timeout called by Abbotsford. And I tell you what, we got to pay some bills, and we'll come back.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Wheeler's Family Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch Poly V plow, Wheeler's has got you covered.
50, kind of get it on paper, move it around a little bit.
Well, you know what, folks? We'll tell you what we were talking about later.
It's fine. It's fine.
So it's 1st down and 10 for Abbotsford. They're on the move. They're right at the 50-yard line. Ballers going in motion. Handoff goes to
Not 4.
goes to number 4 up the gut. Escalera. Scamper of 10 yards, and finally they blow the whistle. And I'm taking it that they're going to down him at he's short of that first down marker, about a yard or two. Second down and short to go.
Grassel, number 11, again on the tackle for Auburndale. They're standing them up. They're not really knocking these kids down. They're trying to tackle them pretty high. That's why they're getting these extra yards here after the carry.
Yeah. Second down and short. Here's the snap. It's going to be Aguilera up the gut, and he follows some blockers and springs loose and lowers the shoulder.
Going.
Looks like he's near that 30-yard marker, just running through Auburndale currently. Picks up the first down and more. 1st and 10 Abbotsford.
Rob on the tackle for Auburndale, number 5 there. Got past number
Rab.
Got past number 70, Baird, for Auburndale there. He would have had him stop pretty short, but he was able to scamper right through him, actually.
Baird's a big kid. That kid can bench over 300.
Ooh.
I had the Auburndale coach telling me a bunch of stuff, so I just know that. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Chase. Up the gut. Gets wrapped up immediately and driven backwards. Not before they're going to give him really 1 yard maybe on the play. About 2-yard gain. Second down.
Loebner at the second tackle for Auburndale there, number 57.
Yeah, big old offensive and defensive lineman there. Loebner?
Loebner. I used to have a boss from the Mayville area.
And he was a Loebner?
He was Eric Loebner.
Shout out to Big EL, Eric Loebner.
I'm sure he's listening right now.
Here's the snap. It's going to go to Baller again. Swings it to the outside. Cuts it upfield.
It's a good tackle.
Yeah, a big open field tackle. And that probably was going to save a scoring run right there for the Falcons. And there's a holding call on the field. Hold the phones, people.
Yep, number 1, Leinenferner for Auburndale at the tackle. That'll be 10 yards backwards.
And they're going to move them this way because, you know what? You can't hold in this game.
You wonder if they practice those strides. You know, like your full yard stride, he's getting a real, toe-to-heel stride there.
I think they put little strings on their shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So it goes tight. It makes it really difficult to run.
That's right. Like tying your shoes together.
But I'm pretty sure they practice that stride there.
Well,
so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Aguilera, not much going. Great tackle there. Looks like
number 5 there.
Rab. Auburndale getting jacked up on that defensive series. That's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, minimal gain there off it. He was able to get down low enough here to just sweep him off of his feet.
Amador is in the backfield along with them. I think that's the number. If it's 24, I believe so.
4 in the backfield. 2 and 4 is right next to Aguilera.
So Baller is going to go in motion. He goes to the right-hand side, and he's also got Escalera in the backfield along with him.
Long snap here.
Snap. Aguilera swinging it to the right. He's looking downfield. He's looking for Chase, and the ball is broken up by big number 1, Weinfurter. You're not going to catch that one, pal. And it goes incomplete. Fourth down for the Falcons. Here they're driving downfield, but here's fourth down.
I'm surprised at that off it. I like the out routes off of it, and if he would have whipped that ball a little bit quicker off it, he had him open. But third
initially
and short
had
like
open.
that with how Aguilera's been running. I wonder why they didn't do just throw a dive. I'd expect a dive here by a quarterback keeper. Probably right off
Going
to the
for
right.
it on fourth down. They're going to need a little bit more than a dive. They got 8 yards to go. Rolling to his right again. They're going to try that play one more time, and nearly intercepted. Pass intended for A.J. Broadhagen. He's hitting himself in the helmet like, oh!
Trowbridge, number 20 for Auburndale, breaking that ball up. That was kind of in between the two Abbotsford receivers there, and just not quite far enough or not short enough, one or the other.
Trevor Trowbridge, he's a junior, double T as they like to call him back at the school. Big defensive stand for Auburndale, just what the doctor ordered for the Eagles.
That's a capital T to you.
Okay. That's Mr. TT to you.
Mr. T.
First down.
3 and 5 in the backfield.
Auburndale. Here's the snap. Handoff is, oh no, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Stutter step and finally gets smashed. Now before he gets himself about, I don't know, 5 yards on the play, 6 yards?
Yeah, Van Leuven, number 60 for Abbotsford, player down.
On the stop.
And Van Leuven is actually the one that's down here.
And we got a down, injured player, and the rest of his teammates are going to walk off. Wait, did you see what happened?
So he's the one who actually made the tackle there. And so as he was coming off to his left, I didn't see him tweak anything, but it seems like he's holding his right knee.
Well, looks like we're going to be keeping it right here. Just wait to see what happens.
He did tackle him off
Van
low,
Leuven.
so maybe he got stepped on.
Those are never fun.
No, especially with the metal cleats out here in this, grass.
So we're here scoreless, 6 minutes and 6 seconds in the first quarter, 0-0. Abbotsford already down a timeout. All kinds of media are here. Channel 7's here, Channel 9 is here.
Yeah, and I hear Abbotsford cranking up the tunes for the crowd here. I hear that's run by Cody Peterson.
So she okay, so that playlist makes sense. It was a lot of late 90s, early 2000s music, and I'm like, what is this?
She's
So
old.
and now it makes sense. Good job, Cody. Shotgun formation, they got 3 receivers, and it's a handoff that goes up the gut, burst in for yardage, and he's going to get the first down and more. Big run there by Mr. 10 Sievers. Moving the chain gang. First down, Auburndale.
Number 55 for Abbotsford making the tackle there.
Lopez on the tackle.
Now for a first down there, though.
Auburndale is prolific at the passing game. Rushing, fairly decent.
30 again.
They're looking to see if they can just kind of ramp this up. And a hard run there.
Big tackle. Again by
Colton
55.
Weiler on the carry.
Lopez again on the tackle.
So he got himself about 5 yards-ish, maybe 4 yards on the carry. So Colton Weiler, this is the big wrestling kid.
Oh, okay.
This is the guy that
Weiler.
traveled abroad. Here's a handoff, and
It's a pass
Rob is gonna keep it, and pass intended
for 20.
for Trowbridge.
I would say
Pass
Trowbridge.
intended, incomplete.
Broadhagen on the coverage for Abbotsford. Just a little bit too far towards the sidelines. I like the
Yeah, he was-
short out routes off it, but just a little bit too
Probably
much.
should revisit that one.
Yeah, he had the space on his defender there.
So we're looking at a third down here for the Eagles. Should be a manageable one. They're eyeballing midfield right here, dropping back to pass.
It's going long.
Going deep downfield and diving up for the ball, and it's contested and incomplete.
Same thing as last time. 20 on the intended receiver there, Trowbridge, and Broadhagen on the coverage.
Trowbridge and Broadhagen going toe-to-toe, and nobody comes up with the ball, and it goes incomplete, and that's fourth down, and that looks like that special teams play is going to be coming out here for the Eagles.
He was stride for stride with him. There wasn't a whole lot of open. He had 9 open across the face. I don't know if he would have had enough for the first down, but 9 was open enough.
Trying to target Trowbridge on the last 2 passes, but not able to connect it. And early, there was some pressure there from the punter, but punt gets away, takes an Eagle bounce, and then some. Finally rolls on the other side of the 15-yard line, and that's where the Falcons are going to get started. First and 10, Abbotsford. So Abbotsford looking to see if they can mount up something here in their second offensive series here. I noticed that we are not seeing Mr. Christian Fuentes, not in the ball game. But instead, taking most of the carries is Chase Baller and Escalera. And they also got Jesus Reyes in the backfield alongside with him. Here's the snap. Run into the far sideline and drag down to a stop. Chase, gain of a couple.
Tackled by number 17 for Auburndale.
Malson.
Malson.
Mr. Wyatt on the tackle. A solid 5-yard gain. Second down and 5 for the Falcons. Jaden, has anybody commented of where they're watching this game? Yeah, wherever you're calling home and whatever device you're watching it on. We'd like to hear the shout out. I'll start. I'm watching from Abbotsford. Tight formation. It's always the same type formation for this Falcon Ball Club. Here's the snap, and flags go flying. And it looks like a penalty is going to be on the Falcons.
That's going to be their second.
Second down.
Or second penalty.
And there comes the predetermined steps practiced every weekend by this fella. Ball's going to be spotted near the 2nd and 10-yard line. Just on the other side of the 10-yard line. 10 yards to go. Aguilera is looking towards coach. Looking to see where they want to run this ball. Or pass. Here's the snap. Aguilera swinging it to the outside. And he's still running. Makes another guy miss. And actually, that was Fuentes on the carry. Sorry about that. Fuentes back in the ball game here. And tackled.
17, Malson again.
Tackled by Malson again. Melson. Wyatt on the tackle.
Wyatt got him again.
Solid 5-yard gain there for Fuentes. Third down. Deep in their own territory. They're inside their own 20. Facing third down.
Quarterback keeper.
Aguilera's going to keep it. Spin move, lowers his shoulder, and grinding out yards. He's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. 1st and 10, Abbotsford.
Nagel on the tackle for
Nagel
Auburndale.
on the stop for Auburndale.
I wonder if that's the Nagels that are over in Auburndale that I play volleyball with. I bet that's their boy.
I wonder so.
Yeah.
Comment below if you know those Nagel boys.
Yeah.
Fresh set of downs for the Falcons. Looking to see if they can get into Eagle territory once again. Snap is going to go to Baller, and he cuts it upfield. Big hits right there.
Weiler with a big hit there in the backfield.
Yeah, the big tackler with a big hit. Gain of about 2 yards. Chase is coming out of the ball game. Second down and 8-ish to go.
Yeah, he didn't spin out of that one.
Lots of movement going on right here. Escalera is like, nah, I'll go back to where I started, guys. And it's going to go up the gut is Aguilera.
Oh,
And gets hit in the guts. That was a hard hit right there, and that was a gain of about 1 yard.
that's Weiler again, number 30.
Big number 30, Weiler on the stop.
They are they are not getting any blocks on Weiler. He is coming in untouched into that backfield.
And he's coming in like a missile. A muscle missile.
Let's see where he's lining up.
I'm going to use that one from now on.
Missile. Yeah, he's the outside linebacker there. He's coming in untouched.
Here comes the snap on third down, and Fuentes fighting for extra yardage. And that Eagle defense stays strong, forcing fourth down.
Martinez, number 55 for Auburndale on the tackle.
William Martinez, freshman. How about that?
Wow, yeah,
He's a freshman.
He's also ginormous, though, too.
He's big.
Dude, 4th and long on their 40-yard line? 35?
Yeah, 4th and long and deep in their own territory. And they're, psych. And the ball's going to dribble out of bounds before the 20-yard line. He had everybody fooled.
Oh, that's a thing. All right, well.
Wade was gasping. They're not really going for it, are they?
Right? What are they doing?
I suppose, that's the beauty of this Abbotsford football team. When you put that formation out there, you literally don't know what is going to happen
Yeah,
next.
but you take all the risks of that getting blocked. Like, look how close he was to the line of scrimmage
True.
there. Like, that would have had to be a rugby-style kick just to get it over the top of the lineman in front. Somebody stands up too fast, you put it in the back of their head.
Ball is spotted, I don't know. To me, it looks like the 25-yard line.
I agree. That would be about the 25-yard line.
Hard to see at this angle. Auburndale spreading everybody out wide. They got 4 wideouts. Here's the snap. Weiler gets the handoff and fights for a yard. It's still on his feet.
67 on the tackle for that's Sinsoon Rivera.
Sinsoon Riviera on the tackle.
He's a former Cuda kid.
Yeah, exactly. From the old Cuda days.
I remember that name.
Brought to a stop at the 30-yard line. It's second down and manageable for the Eagles. Coming out in this widespread offense again, it's a shotgun formation.
Whoops.
And there's a little bit of movement. Sinsoon goes to the line and hits his helmet saying, "Dope."
Wait a minute, I remember that too.
And it's going to be encroachment, I believe is called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right. What do you think, guys? Right here?
Well, right on the line.
And it's going to be a first down. First down, Auburndale. Ball at the 35.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's enough.
And that is the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless. It is a slug match going on right here, and the time is just grinding away. So in between quarters here, we're going to take a break, and don't go anywhere. And then, oh boy, we'll discuss if we can share with you folks what we keep talking about. What do you think, Jaden?
It's fine.
Jaden's like, I don't care.
It's more of a math problem than anything else.
Yeah, we're talking about
ballistics.
Here we go. First down and 10 for the Eagles. They switch sides.
Weiler.
Here's the snap. Weiler's going to get the handoff. It gets a block on the outside and rumbles over some would-be defenders at the 45-yard line.
Ooh.
That kid's got a whole head of steam.
Number 81 for Abbotsford.
That's Totsky on the stop.
Totsky. All right, I like that.
Hey-yo, first down and 10 for the Eagles.
He received a really strong block from his wide receiver there from Auburndale, and that's why he got that extra yardage there. That was a really solid block. Probably gained him another extra 4 yards.
Yeah, sealed that outside edge, and exactly right. Here's the snap. It's going to go to Weiler again. He's got 2 big guys ahead of him. Cuts it in a little bit and runs out of real estate. A gain of about 2 or 3 yards on the actually a gain of 2 yards. Maybe a yard on the play. Second down.
Fuentes for Abbotsford on the tackle.
Number 5?
Number 5 got in there fast.
Fuentes on the stop.
And you can see how far back. Like he's the furthest one back. He got all the way in there, and he was the one who made the tackle there.
That run was kind of like really kind of developing, and everybody was getting their blocks in, and finally there was one defender left, and that was Fuentes coming in and blowing that up. Auburndale is like, hey, we can change plays too, you know.
Fancy.
And, yep, they put Weiler on the other side. Here's the snap.
It's a pass.
Rab finds his receiver.
4.
Pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Pass completed to Richardson. First
And-
down, Auburndale.
And you guessed it, Totsky on the tackle.
Tassatotsky on the stop. Here we go. Oh, man. You gotta love sports. Actually, I said at the 40. Looks like they're going to spot it just on the other side of the 45-yard line.
Oh, no, he's got somebody else in the backfield here. Weiler and somebody else. Weiler on the carry.
And there's a snap and drive in the legs. Everybody's pushing.
Davila was the first one who got him, number 57.
Oh, wow. Wade saw the bottom of the pile. That hard run there. 2-yard gain.
Well, Davila was on the backside, so he wrapped him around the backside of his shoulder pads and held him, and then the rest of the Abbotsford team tackled him.
Dude, and like everybody showed up. That was like a rugby-style mess right there. What's the other number that you see back there, Wade?
It looks like 3.
And 3 is going to get the carry. Burst of speed and gets wrapped around the neck, and not much yardage gain for him, about 2 or 3 yards on the play. That's Van Wy.
And Davila again, number 57 on the tackle. That's 2 in a row for him.
Mr. Davila. What a last name to say. Third down and manageable for the Eagles here now. What do you think they're going to dial up here, Wade? You're 9 minutes and
All right.
39 seconds
So-
in the second quarter.
Third and long last time. They threw the ball twice. So I would say that he's going to roll out probably to his right and throw this ball.
You hear it here, folks.
Nope, right
Up the gut. There goes Weiler. Can't escape Fuentes. Past the first down marker, but there's a flag down.
Holding.
Oh, ay Dios mío.
Yeah, no bueno on that one.
Radio broadcaster off to our left makes the bold prediction. It's on Auburndale, and he's going to be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I should practice my yard walks.
I agree. Like, this probably would be quite useful. You need to, sight in, for your ballistics for 100
Yeah,
yards. You should be able to pass out 100
Who
yards.
needs a sight gauge when you got your own 2 feet?
Click, 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 click.
And you get your steps in.
Literally.
Yup. So we got a third down and long. It's just short of 10 yards. Snap. Rab looks to his right.
Short out.
Completed.
9.
Lowers the shoulder. Fighting for extra yardage. Wargowski. What a name. Mr. Tanner with the catch.
All right, Broadhagen on the tackle. I think that he wished he didn't make that tackle.
Why you say that? It's going to...
He was holding him up, and he got smoked in the back by 2 of his Abbotsford players as he was holding him up.
Dangerous play there. And that's going to pick up the first down. Here come the Eagles driving into Falcon territory. Auburndale is capitalizing on this big spread offense, kind of spreading out this
Quarterback keeper.
Abbotsford defense. Rab, he's still on his feet. Stutter step, cuts it into the inside, sheds another tackle, and finally dragged down from
By
behind
Broadhagen.
by Broadhagen, saving a touchdown score at the 10-yard line. Big gain. Here come the Eagles. First down, Auburndale. Holy cow, that dude, he scrooches down and he puts on a motor.
Yeah, well,
And
there's
he
a
is
lot of
gone.
jukes going on there. I think he was able to evade at least 2 Abbotsford players there,
Yeah,
just on his feet.
I believe Blake Rab is second leading rusher, actually, for this. No, he's not. No, he's third leading rusher. Sorry.
Lost his mouthpiece.
Rab with Weiler and
Didn't
jeez.
set.
Are you keeping track of this penalty watch? Oh, sorry. No, that was
Timeout.
not a penalty. Timeout called by Abbotsford. Jaden, what do you want to do? Hey, you know what? We need a break, too. Don't go anywhere. So I got 2 cases of that stuff. So
Okay.
they're collecting dust, but they're ready to hit the ground or hit the air flying.
All right. Well, Weiler in the backfield again here.
Auburndale knocking on a scoring opportunity right here, and here comes Weiler. Lowers the shoulder for that pile.
Nope, did not get in.
Pylon fell down, but he is not in. He is just short. He is on the frickin' goal line right there. 2nd down and hardly anything to go.
Aguilera and company there pushed him out of bounds. Saved a touchdown there, but it's going to be probably a quarterback keeper.
We'll see what they dial up here. Is this going to be like a Wisconsin Badger thing where they went short yardage, but they'll start in shotgun formation? Everything's been shotgun formation for Auburndale. So if you do see that quarterback that's going to, like, he just sneaks right up underneath the center, then you know what's coming.
Right? Especially out of this uniqueness of their formation, since everything has been shotgun.
So
I expect him to follow, like, big number 72 and 55, you know, off to his
actually,
right.
this is 1st down and goal, actually.
Should it be 2nd down?
Actually, what are they checking here?
They're going to say this is close to a 1st down. They're going to have this marked because it may be
Wow.
Yeah, so I thought they had the 2nd down marker down too, but the scoreboard says 1st.
Yeah, they're going to give him a 1st down. No? Yeah? No.
There was no way. It's going to be 1st and goal from
Yeah, 1st and goal now,
18-inch line,
Yeah, at least.
half a yard to go.
basically.
It's not very much.
7 minutes and 54 seconds here in your first half of play. We're scoreless, but we'll see right here. It's 1st down and goal for the Eagles.
It was enough for a 1st down. So it'll be 1st down.
You think he would just dive,
I would. Yeah.
just bum rush that ball and just lean over. Just go shoulder to shoulder against these guys. They're running right up to the line. It's going to be a shotgun formation, 3 wideouts. Handoff is Rab and runs it in from shotgun formation.
Yeah,
Why
just-
not when you got a big line of scrimmage? Touchdown, Auburndale.
Yeah, he just followed right behind Martinez there, number 55, the freshman there. Like
Just shoving
huge
people out of
hole.
the way.
Yeah, there was no hope there.
Get out of my way, says Martinez. What a
Big-
great offensive line.
Yeah, 72 and 55 next to each other. That's their gap.
That's Kearns alongside with Martinez. Here's the hold and the ball. Holy cow!
Wow.
Fantastic kick by Rab.
Let's kick some field goals with that kid. That was pretty impressive. Wow. Holy jeepers.
We're going to bring him back out at halftime. We're going
Right?
to have like a pump pass kick competition.
Yeah, he does the punting, he does the kicking, he does the running, the throwing, he does it all.
7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the first half of play, and Auburndale's going to score first, 7-0 over Abbotsford.
I agree. You got all of that one.
All of us are just aghast, like, holy cow.
He kicks it from like the 14-yard line, 15-yard line.
Yeah, Rabs.
Ended up almost on the track.
I
Yeah,
want to
Rabs'
see a
kick
field goal.
made those field goals look small. He kicked that ball and he said, "This is all that there is."
Speaking of field goal posts, like how old are those field goal posts? Like
I don't know how.
that's the craziest design I think
Well,
I've ever
that's
seen.
because that's the old school NFL style when they had like the 2 posts there, and then they had them in the front. Remember, players would run into them.
Yeah, but why would you
why-
have a continuous pole going up there?
It is
It's just severed.
The tradition of Abbotsford Falcon
Fumble.
football.
86 for
and
Broadhagen.
Broadhagen scoops it back up, makes a couple of guys miss, scampering up the sideline, finally shoved out of bounds
By number 11, it looks like.
at around the 35-yard line.
Number
First
11.
down, Abbotsford.
That's Grassel.
You know, if you got like vintage field goals, I think you'd leave them up. They got kind of like a charm.
Yeah, but look at the design on them. So you got the pole, and then they're like, no, we made them too wide. Let's cut them off, and let's just weld it and put like a 45 angle on there for a little bit extra support. You're like, shouldn't we measure it better? Like the continuous pole all the way up?
Man, what if you had little like competitions where you had to toss stuff through it, or you had to kick the ball through
Like a
those little
ring
rectangles?
toss.
Yeah, no kidding. Here's the snap. Aguilera's
Correct.
going to keep it, running up the gut, running past number 3, and finally brought to a stop at the 40-yard line. Close to the first down marker, but it's going to be 2nd down and short for the Falcons.
28 on the tackle, and I think he lost his mouthpiece too. on it.
Goddard got him again.
Got him. Somebody's mouthpiece went flying into the grass.
Ew. My mouth guard taste is all natural.
Well, it's going to taste like dirt here if they find it.
Grab the lunchbox and go back to work here. Everybody else in tight on this one. No line out this time. Got a wing on the
Falcons, second down and short.
4.
It's going to go to number 4, Escalera.
Got her. Got her again, number 28.
Got him again. And that's going to be good enough for the first down. Now move the chain gang. Ball's going to be spotted at the 46-yard line.
So who are they following over there on that left side that they want that left side so much? I wonder where the mismatch is.
Well, Wade.
So they're going
can you
after
see-
54 and 5, so they've got
Wade sitting off to my right with his binoculars.
54.
Here's snap. Aguilera going to
Yeah.
hand it off to Fuentes. Blasts up the middle, and a flag
Holding.
goes flying. He's across the 50. About 4 yards short of the first down marker, but yeah, there's a flag down near the 50.
Yeah, they're following number 55 for Abbotsford. That's Lopez.
You heard the man. Holding call against the Falcons. Oh, just when you had a full head of steam. And now they're going to go the other way. That's going to be a repeat.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
What's that?
Penalty watch.
Penalty watch. What are we up to?
That's 3 for Abbotsford and 1 for Auburndale.
3 flags already for Abbotsford. Repeat of first down. Short of the 40-yard line. Still in Abbotsford territory. 6 minutes and 36 seconds. This game is just winding down. That's
Oh,
Aguilera. Can't run anywhere.
Yeah, number 30.
Little to no
Weiler.
yards gained right there. Second down.
Weiler on the tackle there. So they've been following behind that big Lopez, number 55 for Abbotsford. And he got tipped backwards, and that's why that Weiler
play
was able to
blew
get
up.
through. Yeah, so they double-teamed on 55 and pushed him back, and then Weiler came in and
Double-teamed?
hit. Yeah.
Fuentes in the backfield. Here's the snap. Actually, drop back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Aguilera
He's
gets
hit
hit
in the
as he
back.
throws.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted. That
54.
ball went up like a wounded duck, and it must be his birthday. Who intercepted?
54.
54 with the big interception.
64.
Oh, my gosh. Logan Nagel. We're trying to figure out the numbers here. Logan with the big interception. It looked like Lobner had the initial pressure and hit him as he was throwing, and yeah, just a gift. And here come the Eagles, a costly turnover. Well, we'll see if it's a costly turnover. We'll see if the Abbotsford
with 5.5
Falcon defense
minutes.
here can kind of force the issue and hold these guys at bay. Rab.
Oh, Broadhagen got him.
Hello, number 86, A.J. Broadhagen with the big hit, and Rab is like fixing the face mask and pulling some turf out of the helmet.
He's like, can I give it to a running back?
Oh, my goodness. Everybody's checking their game manual that's on their arms.
Very fancy.
Auburndale, second down. And about 8 yards to go.
Weiler.
Weiler's going to get the call. Stutter steps, goes up the middle. Finally is ripped.
67 on the tackle for Auburndale. Got him by the ankles there. And
Sitsun bringing him down, and a gain of a few, but he's still about 3 or 4 yards short of that first down marker, third down. Look, unbelievable. 4 minutes and 49 seconds remaining here. It's been heavy runs for both teams, but Auburndale's got 2 completed passes so far. Weiler switching over to the other side. Snap.
quarterback keeper.
Rab looking.
Uh-oh.
Spin move. Tries another one,
Got him.
but ran out of moves.
57
Big tackle
on.
right there for that Abbotsford
Davila.
defense by D.D. Daniel Davila. Fourth down and short. Abbotsford's trying to force Auburndale to make a tough decision right here.
I think the situation is clear. You kick the field goal here. You've got the leg. Kick that field goal. That's what everybody wants to see.
They're going to go for it on 4th and short. Here we go.
He's going.
Rab, keeping it. Gets
He's got the block.
Running like people are chasing him. And finally is past that first down marker. And it pays off. They're like, yeah, we'll save the kicks for later. Moves the chain gang. 1st and 10 Eagles.
Aguilera on the tackle for Abbotsford. Man, I wanted to see the field goal. That's what I wanted to see. 45-yarder?
Where's one of those Buffalo Wild Wing buttons where you're just like,
right? Please.
Nope, we need to kick.
We're going into overtime.
Weiler in the backfield, 4 wideouts.
He's got
and
it.
It's going to go to Colton. Swings it to the outside, ran out of blockers, but he gets shoved out of bounds, not before he gets to that 10-yard line.
Escalera on the tackle, number 4 for Abbotsford.
2nd down, and
They are
second about like 3 yards to go.
So everybody's got the side that they like running on it. Auburndale likes going off to the left, and Abbotsford likes going off to their left. So they're following behind, 61 and 64 there on that left side. So they must have a mismatch over there.
Weiler
Again.
running to the left again. One-on-one with Broadhagen, reaches for the pylon, and they're going to give it to him. Touchdown, Auburndale. Auburndale gets into the end zone on the strong legs of Colton Weiler. And that is 3 minutes and 15 seconds here in the second quarter, 13-0.
I think I might have parked too close to the gate here. Like this Rob kid might dump my truck with this ball. I'm mildly concerned.
There's dents on the hood of your cab.
This one's going into the parking lot.
And he sends that one
my
into
God.
next week.
Dude. We all wanted to see the 45-yarder, and I want to see it.
Rab looking to see if he could be the first guy to hit a 50-yarder here at Falcon Field. 3 minutes and 15 seconds here in the second quarter. We're almost at halftime. Auburndale up 2 scores, 14-0 over Abbotsford Falcons.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
We learned so many things.
I don't know. It's odd. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before.
Yeah, you have balls for kicking. You have balls for teeing off. And you
I
have
wonder if that
balls
one's
for
slightly
passing.
deflated.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Deflate gate. Here in small town Abbotsford. Rab. Kaboom. There goes the ball. Lands a little short, right at the 15-yard line. Broadhagen's got the ball and boom, gets rocked. Well, not rocked, but he gets tackled hard, but then leans over and gains an extra yard. Tackle by 57, Lobner. And looks like Abbotsford's going to get started at the 35.
Well, 3 minutes. They got time.
36. We got ourselves here some great ball position here for the Falcons, and just what the doctor ordered for Abbotsford, facing a little over 3 minutes here before they get into halftime, where, if you want to stay in this ball game with Auburndale, how they've been controlling the clock, you got to get a score to kind of tighten this game up a little bit. Here's the snap.
4.
It's going to go to Escalera.
Ooh.
Not much going. This Abbotsford running attack is being tamed down a little bit by the Eagles here. Nobody's been springboarding for any kind of major gain, except for Baller was the last one to have any kind of big major runs, but we haven't seen his number called here in a while.
Trowbridge, number 20 on the tackle there for Auburndale.
Trow or Tro?
Tro? T-R-O? Or T-R-O-W?
Double T, number 20. Here's the snap.
Going off to the left again.
Aguilera running off to the left-hand side. He's got some blockers,
Still
and he's
going.
still on his feet. Cross the
Ooh.
45, fights for that 50-yard line, but they're going to put him at the 47-yard line. Big first down gain there for the Falcons. Here we go, Abbotsford. First down, Falcons.
Yeah, tackled by a sister number, the other number 1. Weinferner.
Agent 1's going at it. Weinfurter and Aguilera.
I wonder what, like, it's both, everybody's going to their left.
Here's the snap.
Oh, here we
Working
go.
to his right. And there's the pass.
Oh, nearly intercepted.
Pass intended for Escalera, but nearly intercepted by
17.
By
Molson.
Molson or Melson? Molson. Trowbridge. Like
Trowbridge.
Row your Trowbridge.
No, that. Trowbridge.
Mom and Dad are going to love that one.
They're like, oh my goodness. They never get it right.
Just call him Trevor.
Mr. Trevor to you.
Yeah, Mr.
4 off to the left.
Escalera. Goal. Driven backwards. Here's that big defense, number 64, Nagel, on the big stop for the Eagles.
Weiler is the one who coupled him up.
So
Weiler got him right in the guts, and he drove him back like 5-6 yards.
Oh, my goodness. Big 1-2 punch there by 30 and 64, holding this Abbotsford running game just a grind right now. 3rd down and long for the Falcons as they try to figure out what they got to do next. Wade, you're okay. So you're sitting on the other. You're sitting on the other side of the 50-yard line. You got a big gain coming up here, and it's crunch time here. You're at a minute 42.
Throw this ball.
Minute 42. Minute 40.
There we go.
Aguilera tucks it and runs.
Never mind. 64.
He slipped on the turf, but, he wasn't going to go much anywhere after that. He had a lot of defensive linemen waiting for him. 4th down.
Nagel had his number. He just skated away. Like, Nagel already has his head lowered.
So, do you go for it, Wade?
Yes.
1 minute and 15 seconds. Baller in the backfield. Time still ticking away. 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Well, maybe they're going to wait this one out.
We were at a standstill.
He's waiting for the delay of game.
What is happening? Jaden?
Yeah, he's just killing time.
And they're going to be...
Timeout.
Yep, penalty. Actually, it was a timeout. Sorry about that. Everybody got confused on that one.
It's fine.
We're going to stay right tight.
Right tight.
So, what was the strategy here? He's just trying to wind down the clock?
Right, so he's trying to wind down the clock. Obviously, it's going into halftime. He doesn't want to give them as much time. So he's it looks like he's setting up to punt this ball, and he just wants to give them, let's say less than 5 plays here to make it to the end zone. Because they're going to come out throwing.
You don't have that much time. You wouldn't try to go for it being at the 50 and just...
For how effective they've been, the kids look like they're gasping, because they've been on defense for so long. The offense hasn't been out there long enough.
So just get the ball away and just...
Right.
Just lick your wounds and just get in halftime.
Exactly. You're only down 2 scores. Like, it's still a manageable portion off it, but he's just trying to give them some breathers, hoping that they don't send someone deep. So if I was Auburndale, I would take the chance on 3rd long. I'd just put a free safety back there.
Time of possession has just been lopsided. Auburndale's just basically chewed up half of the clock. Here's the snap, and Aguilera says, "Get out of here!" Wow, it has a kind of a spin on it, and it's gonna drop. It took a couple of bounces. It looked like it was gonna land at the 2 or at the 1, and then it just on the last one rolls into the end zone.
Well, that's the risk you take. Obviously, that if he doesn't belly up that ball so that it lands properly, you're going to put that right into the end zone, and you won't have anybody down there to go get it because it was a line drive shot. But he just missed it by 2 yards there.
It was a good punt. And it had that weird spin on it. Really cuts in the air.
It's a thin air tonight.
It has been just like ridiculous low humidity the last 4 weeks. It has just been so dry.
Oh, unstable atmosphere here. It should be very dry.
I don't even remember what a cloud looks like.
Yeah,
it's like we're out in the Dakotas.
It's dry as dirt around here.
Here's the snap. Ram tucks it and runs.
Still going.
Still scampering, and then finally gets slowed down
by number 5.
Short of the 35-yard line. Yep, Fuentes bringing him down. Not wasting any time here. 33 seconds, 31 seconds. And a timeout is called. Auburndale looking to see if they could get Rab into kicking distance. I
think he's
wager.
already there. Do it. We all want to see
What?
it. Like, I want to see
What?
it. Like, give him like 10 more yards and have him kick that ball.
So we're looking at how many yards would this be from right here?
So-
90?
So you've got 10 yards for the end zone, and you're probably at least 7-10 yards behind the line
Yeah,
of
this
scrimmage.
has got to be okay. So that's gonna be like just
so
under a
he's on
100-yard kick.
55, 65, 75, 85, 95 yard.
Yeah,
Do it.
try it.
Send it.
Oh my goodness.
Timeout taken behind the Auburndale Eagles with 30 seconds remaining. They'll come back out onto the field.
I don't know. You can get there.
I don't think so.
I want to see it. I really want to see it, like a
30 seconds
45
remaining
yarder.
here until halftime. 3 wideouts. Here's the snap.
It's a throw.
Throwing out to his right as Rab steps into it. Throws it downfield. He's got a man open.
He's got him.
And a pass is incomplete.
What?
They're going to call it that it hit the ground, but it looked like he caught that one.
It must.
That's going to stop the clock. 23 seconds.
Trowbridge had
He had him.
Wow. That must have bounced out of his hands.
Trowbridge-
We couldn't see it on the backside. It looked good.
Trowbridge slid into that ball trying to catch it, and, granted his back was to us, so it looked like it was completed, but nope, it hits the turf. He had him. That ball needed an extra yard in the air.
Oh, man. Do it again.
He had him.
about 2 steps on the Abbotsford defense
And I would agree with Wade. I would run that one again.
Yeah.
and just couldn't quite get it in there.
Streak it downfield.
Yeah, don't get him too wide here. Try
Each
and keep
team's
him on the
working with
inside.
two. Each team's working with 2 timeouts.
Side double wide out once again. This is
Quarterback
Rab
keeper.
is going to run it instead. Running upfield. Makes a couple of guys miss at the 45, the 50, and chased out of bounds.
Chased out of bounds by number 81 for Abbotsford. That's
He's going to
Dotsky.
be. Yeah, he's going to be at the 48 or 49 yard line.
Oh, field goal
First
range.
down. It is not. There's no way. There's just
Send
no
it.
way.
Send it. Try it.
You,
Even with 17 seconds, I'd kick it down.
we have a first down. 2 timeouts and a first down to go. What should we do? We're kicking
We'd
it.
kick it. Field goal. He's already in range.
Oh, my gosh. Auburndale really making this field look small here.
Well, you're playing
Making it
prevent
look
defense
short.
here. You're going to have to play a little bit shallower or a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit deeper.
17 seconds. Oh, and he was looking for the quick pass there to
false
the
start.
right,
That ain't going to help field goal
and
distance.
flag is down.
See, if you would have kicked the field goal, it would have been fine.
This would have been all over. Penalty on Auburndale. That's going to move them back. They lost about 2 seconds on that. Wait, really? Maybe not. I thought it was at 17.
Well, if it's false start, would
Trowbridge
you
coming into the game.
Would they put 2 seconds back on the clock?
Well, am I mistaken? I thought now it's at 9. Now there was a runoff on the clock, and a timeout has been called.
17 seconds.
That just seems odd to me. Clearly, we are not paid professionals.
I don't think it was at 19. I thought it was at 17.
I thought it was at 17 seconds, and then we got the runoff down to 9 seconds. So basically, it's can you sneak away with 2 plays right now?
I
don't
only
know
if
if
you're
you
throwing
could.
it to the sidelines here. He's got
Could you
one
call a
left.
timeout in time, though?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you got 2 timeouts.
It's going to have to be something quick, though. It's going to have to be 5 or 10 yards out just to try and get him into field goal range,
Yeah, so like if you're
which he might already be in. We don't know. We haven't seen him put his full extent into his kick.
okay, so now they got it down to 11 seconds.
Okay, so 17 from 11. That's still not an even number. Where
I
did
don't
that
get
come
it.
from? I don't get it either.
Jaden, anybody commenting on the video so far?
They're
We're
like,
going to HQ. Man, the furthest one to watch is Dorchester.
Oh, what
Well,
side of Dorchester?
yeah.
North side? It's probably
Yeah.
north side of
It's-
Dorchester. It's long distance.
Oh, you're Mr. East Side.
Different zip code, huh?
Here's the snap. Quick pass to the outside. It's going to
Weiler.
go to Weiler. He's got to run it out of bounds if they're going to have a chance across the 50-yard line. 6 seconds remaining. They're in field goal range.
Absolutely. They're almost too close. Might as well
Yeah. Now you're within, you're in striking distance for a big pass play here. 6 seconds remaining. I think you really are not going to have time for another play other than a deep ball
Well,
right
you
here.
went from 11 seconds down to 6 seconds, so
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. If you got another, 10 yards, maybe I'd kick that field goal.
Oh, Jaden, I thought you were talking.
You go quick hitter across the middle, take a timeout.
Jaden was talking. He's like, what about a quick out and call the timeout?
Oh, man, it's going to have to
So
come
we're
out
going to see.
fast.
Here's a handoff, and it's going to be a quick out, incomplete.
It was quick.
And 4
And
seconds. 4 seconds remaining. Plenty of time.
And now you're going to have to throw a Hail Mary or kick that field goal.
3rd down. Another timeout called.
He's like, all right,
Auburndale wants to blow this game wide open.
how far can you kick it? All right, we'll let you do it.
You were practicing 70-yarders before the game. Sounds good. Has that Rab always been able to kick that good? Was Rab always able to kick that far? Kinda. Okay.
Funny he's not putting him on the outside of the end zone.
What's
on the
what's
kickoff.
his longest kick?
Have they even kicked a field goal yet this year?
I think one day in practice kicking like 45 or 40 yards.
So, wow. So
Wow.
at practice, he's just like, watch this, guys, 40 or 45 yards.
Wow.
Dude, that's legit.
Yeah, that's a lot of kick.
That's a lot of kick indeed. I see Cody's still doing like the old throwback music across the way there.
She's probably playing this off a cassette tape. Oh, Jock Jams number 5. All right, yeah, that one's good. We'll put that one in there.
No, it's a CD that says Summer Jams number 5.
Come on, Cody. Play something that the kids like.
College break. CD number 3. Here's the snap. It's going to be the last play. Steps into it, launches it deep downfield, and intercepted.
Bonk.
No white jerseys anywhere near that ball, and Chase Baller comes down with it. And that is the end of your first half of play. Auburndale in a commanding lead here, 14, Abbotsford 0.
Let's throw that kid the ball. Let's put that kid out there.
Which one?
Bowler. He caught that with ease. That was a bomb. Nice line drive to him.
What is that baller? He is a junior.
I hear he's also a shot caller.
Chakala, 20-inch blades on the Impala. All right, so
Oh, it's parents' night.
it's parents' night, so I think we're going to kick. Jaden, why don't you cut our mics? Kick it to the mics up there.
I said, I don't know how good it's going to pick it up. It's not this. It's this again. Steven didn't give me the...
Antonio and Brenda Aguilera, parents of Irvin Aguilera Lozoya.
Colby's down 14
Ryan and Michelle
at half.
Bowler, parents of Chase Bowler.
Colby's down 14 at half.
Jamie and Vicky Polkelman, parents of Jackson Polkelman. Selenia Espino and Manny Bonilla, parents of Emilio Escalera. Beatriz Rivera, parent of Christian Fuentes Rivera. Rola Chavez, parents of Gustavo Diaz Tamayo. Adela and Enrique Diaz, parents of Luis Gonzalez Lujan. Dulce Galan and Alberto Ochoa, parents of Alex Guajardo Galan. Jessica and Manuel Lopez, parents of Andres and Manuel Lopez. Cesar Torres and Soledad Jacobo, parents of Marlon Torres Jacobo. Jesse and Jamie Talessa, parents of Caleb Talessa. Matt and Wendy Selar, parents of Carter Selar. Rafael Zinzun and Susana Rivera, parents of Angel and Josue Zinzun Rivera. Gustavo Reyes and Trevia Amador, parents of Jesus Reyes Amador. Miriam Fuentes and Jose Gutierrez, parents of Kevin Gutierrez Fuentes.
Right now we have 30.
Miriam Carino and Leonardo Zinzun, Torino. Fernando Perez Aguero and Maria Canizana, parents of Fernando Perez. Daniel Davila and San Juan Moreno, parents of Daniel and Irvin Davila Moreno. Stacy and Jason Severson, parents of
Colby needs
Max
to win that game.
Severson.
They need it.
Katie Sundermeyer Reyes Burnell, parents of Isaac and Gilbert Sundermeyer. Jim and Taffy Hirsch, parents of Andrew Hirsch. John and April Schreiber, parents of Peyton and Parker Schreiber.
A couple nights ago,
Ray and Sarah Van Leuven, parents of Marcus Van Leuven.
season, and then Preston was
Chris and Monica Duplo, parents of Nathan Duplo.
and then it's like, oh yeah, and then I
Jennifer and
put my gun together.
Keith Dalty, parents of Ryan
And
Byer.
then we went to go sit, and I told him like, just
Rafa
shoot
and
at
Tricia
something that's
Aguilera,
close. And then
parents of
I'm
Julian
sitting in the
Aguilera.
and I'm sitting in the tower with my gun of like,
Grant and
oh,
Karina
around it.
Albert, parents
And
of
then I
Landon.
look up like, I gotta get that thing put together.
Jimmy Juno, parents of Grayson Brodsky.
It was fun putting that
Eric
gun.
and
Those
Timothy
guns are easy
Barhagen,
to put
parents of
together.
AJ Barhagen.
I just hope that
And
it's,
Hugo Acevedo,
I don't know.
parents
You know how
of
they say
Jose
like they're just supposed to like
Acevedo
kind
Vega.
of like eyeball it a little bit, and it's fairly close. So
You just put your hand
I'm pretty
together for all the
optimistic I
parents
should
of
be
our
able to.
2024
It
Abbotsford
should
Falcons
take
football player.
That's what I mean. It should. I'm intrigued to see then how big of a difference that muzzle flash makes. With that muzzle brake. Really?
It's literally about 50% off. 50% off. It's amazing. Yeah, Lindsay would get that.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, The team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Auto Group is now a full-line Western factory direct dealer with over 20 plows and accessories currently in stock. Whether it's a snow shovel for moving the light work or a 9-foot 6-inch poly V plow, Wheelers has got you covered.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business. Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today. Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
We're ready?
We'll do it live.
Cheated, not now. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, everybody.
I love it.
And welcome back. Wade, you were asking about something.
I was asking, have we noticed, we're looking at, obviously, stats. We're looking at all sorts of things here because we're here for information for you. But
Correct.
Did you look at how young Auburndale is?
What?
They've got very few seniors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors, 5, 6 total.
Sophomores and juniors.
Yeah, they're real young. They're going to be really good next year. And then looking at Abbotsford, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got
8,
a few more seniors.
9, 10. Yeah, they got way more, and they got less kids.
Oof.
Auburndale's really young.
And they got a lot of players.
A lot of kids.
It's amazing to see that it was only 2 or 3 years ago. This was an 8-man football team. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know
that was one thing that rocked the cart for that 2021 championship run that Colby had, and we had to travel so far for all these games. Auburndale was an 8-man squad, and it wasn't until recent that they became a full-blooded high school football team again. And look at this program.
Wow.
They've been great.
Yeah, they're doing great, and they got lots and lots of kids here. So obviously it's a very popular sport over there now.
And basically, quite honestly, in this conference, their bugaboo team has been Edgar, but everybody's bugaboo team has been Edgar lately. But let's report on some scores here quick. If you're keeping track of Medford, which maybe you are,
yeah.
I guess.
Well,
they're up 22-0 on Tomahawk. Tomahawk says, "Happy homecoming, everybody," but they're down 0-22 against the Raiders. And then Colby is over there in Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, taking on the Charges. And down 14-0.
Very similar score.
Yes, very similar score. So we got some Wittenberg faithful and some Colby faithful watching that ball game over there. And the live stream event actually has been cut over there. But you know what? Our live stream event hasn't been cut here. We're
live.
2 minutes and 50 seconds here until we get into kickoff. So, Wade, let's get a quick rundown here. Let's start with the visiting team.
So the visiting team here obviously being Auburndale.
Correct. It is Auburndale.
So they've been doing a lot of things right. Obviously, their extra points have been spectacular. Watching Rob kick the extra points and launching them about 45 yards into the track area has been spectacular. But he's been leading that offense, and he's been doing a spectacular job between keeping the ball, kicking the ball off, and for kickoffs, for punting off it. He's got his passing off it. He does have a few misses out there that could have been some bigger yardage off it, but he has been leading that offense pretty steady down the field. Their last 3 possessions have been very, very steady. That last possession towards the half, they were able to get some good yardage off it, but the 2 previous of it, they marched right down the field, all led on his legs mostly, and then a few passing out yard portions off it. But they're led on a big line, so they've got some good size to them. That big number 55 out there, they're the kids like to run in one big direction, and the direction that Auburndale likes to run is they're running off to the left, and they're following behind that big number 55, and I think 55 is even a freshman. Yeah, Martinez. Yeah, he's a freshman, so they've been closely hiding behind him, pushing that left side, just trying to seal in that block, and they've been running away from Broadhagen from Abbotsford, and so I think that's their key is to exploit their mismatches off it, but that's been their ticket so far, and that's why they're up that 14-0.
Okay, well, now let's switch it over to the Falcons side.
So on the Falcons side, they too are running behind their big offensive line.
But running the other way.
Right? So they've got their two big kids are over on that left-hand side off it, and so they've been pushing off it. If you're watching any of their swing plays, they're pushing off to the left and they're trying to throw off to the right, trying to draw. Weiler, number 30 for Auburndale, trying to draw him in, and so he doesn't drop back on pass coverage. So he's that middle linebacker that they're mostly worried about, and he's coming in fast, looking for that run. And that, I think, is what Abbotsford's going to go after this next time, is that he's such a prolific rush on it. And he was the one that busted up that pass where they intercepted up. That was the arm that was on, number 5 for Abbotsford there, Fuentes. That's what knocked that ball, out of his arms. So he's getting in super, super quickly. So if I was Abbotsford, I'd be doing some screen plays, just trying to get away from that quick rush.
Yeah, get out of that middle.
Flush those guys out so they drop back a little bit more, and that might open up a little bit more in the passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Or the running game, I mean. That they play a little bit softer so they're not coming in because they're all crashing in looking for that run.
Yeah, at first when Chase was running, he was scampering up and down, and but yeah, you're right. Auburndale was able to make some adjustments, and then their bigs just filling those gaps and just disrupting that flow for that Abbotsford offense.
What they were doing is that they were, Lopez is their big number 55. That's who Abbotsford runs behind off it. When they double team Lopez and push him back, that's where that run fails. And when he gets single cover or single person to block off it, that's where they get that big push, and they'll gain that 5 to 6 yards.
So Auburndale is getting back to receive. I just got another update here. The woes of Colby are continuing. They are getting through the third quarter, and it's 22-0. Colby going to get the ball, though. But anyway, enough about that game. What about the one in front of us? We're in the second half of play. 2 quarters in, 2 more to go. It's 14-0. It's still anybody's ball game, and the Falcons playing host here on Parents' Night.
And sporting some pink here for breast cancer awareness.
There you go. And the temperature has dropped. It is a crisp autumn day here, and the kick is high and away. Fielded on the other side of the 10.
Oh, Broadhagen got it right away.
And Broadhagen just continuing the tackling clinic for the Falcons, and he's going to get the carrier is going to be down at about the 25-yard line, and that is where Auburndale's going to get started. First and 10, Eagles.
Number 1, Weinferner for Auburndale receiving that ball.
Oh, Mr. Weinferner.
Very fancy. Oh, he's got an extra guy in the backfield here. 3, so he's got Weiler off to his left, and 3 is Van.
What?
Van Wyk.
Flag down. The flag is thrown. Van Wyk.
Van Wyk.
Yippers.
Van Wyk.
Why?
Why? There's so many extra letters in that.
Penalty on Abbotsford, it looks like.
Wow, he didn't know that snap was coming either. They hit him right in the hands and just came flopping out here.
Repeat first down. First down and 5.
Oh.
They got 2 wideouts.
Yeah, Van Wyk still back there. So Weiler off to his left, Van Wyk to his right. Van Wyk.
Snap is going to go to, Van Wyk up the gut.
Yep.
Not much going, though.
55 on the tackle. That's why you run to the left, not right up the gut.
Gain of about, give him 1 or 2 yards on that play. Second down and short.
Lopez on the tackle for Abbotsford.
It is amazing these last several weeks how it's blazing hot, and then she just gets bitter cold once that sun is down.
No cloud cover.
Absolutely none. Weiler gets stood up. Here comes the Falcon defense. Kapow!
They are
third down.
Up. So Lopez and number 1 there. That is Aguilera.
And big hits by those dudes. And it just like that, third down and short to go. Abbotsford they are chatty. They are fired up right here. Snap.
Keeper.
Rab.
Uh-oh.
Bounces it to the outside.
To
Spin move. It gets wrapped up by Fuentes. He fights for that first down marker. And his forward progression is going to work in his favor. First down, Auburndale. What a response by this Eagle offense.
Yeah, he snuck that one in.
It was that extra effort where he leaned down and he was able to go and get that first down marker.
All right.
Weiler in the backfield alongside him. He's got his trio of receivers on either side.
Weiler.
And it's going to go to Weiler, waits a little bit and lowers the shoulder, but lowering the boom.
57 on the tackle there for Abbotsford.
Yeah, exactly. Davila, double D. Daniel Davila. Abbotsford just coming out with a lot of you-know-what in vinegar.
Heat. No?
What? Sure.
Gravy. Gravy and vinegar.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
That's Canadian, isn't it?
No. Is it French fries and malt vinegar?
Malt vinegar?
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, it's French fries and gravy and vinegar. It's a pass.
And he's going out for the pass, and it's completed. Richardson with the ball, and he runs over Chase at the 40-yard line. Big gain for Auburndale.
It's a good play.
What a play. What a run. Right at the 45-yard line is where Auburndale is going to get back to work into Falcon territory.
Yeah, they have the old sleight of hand here. They were looking for the run. Weiler off to his right now.
Going into motion is Weinfurter.
Weiler go off to the
and
left.
Weiler's going to run to the left. And, ooh, there was a awkward-looking hit right there.
Broadhagen got him. Number 86 for Abbotsford.
Broadhagen with the big stop there. And number 9, slow to get up, Orgowski. And he got smoked. 9 minutes. Wait, can you believe it? This game just started, and we're already past the 9-minute marker.
Wow. Yeah.
Second down and 4 to go. Here's Stamp, and Weiler going to go up the gut, lowers the shoulder, and moves the pile. And actually, he got back on his feet, but they're going to mark him down instead. And he's going to be, first down Auburndale.
Yeah. Aguilera slowed him down, but he took the brunt of that. Like, it knocked him right to his feet off, and I think that was the delay enough that they called it stop of range, but he took the blunt of that hit. That was a full concussion between those two.
Quick scoring update. Colby strikes back at 6-22 over there in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And he steps into into the pocket, but it collapses. Ball comes out, and it looks like it's recovered by the 42. Falcons. And, they're going to call it Abbotsford football.
42 on the recovery for Abbotsford. That's going to be
Ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. Yeah, Davila, the one that knocks it out of Rab's hands.
That is a critical turnover this early, especially on how well they were marching down. Phil on top of the pile there.
Yeah, and somebody punched it out.
Yep.
Laying on his back, and Brock kicks it out.
Yeah, that's the problem of going for the extra yardage. Sometimes that ball comes flying out of you.
8 minutes and 17 seconds in the third quarter. Escalera running upfield. It's their biggest gain of the night. And he's going to be short. He's going to be between the 45 and the 50-yard line. Huge run there for Escalera. Here come the Falcons.
Trowbridge on the tackle. Trowbridge.
Largest gain for the Falcons on the game. Reinvigorated here is Abbotsford.
Quarterback keeper. Right up
Aguilera is going to go up the gut, and there's just a big mess of bodies.
That's not going anywhere.
2-yard gain.
3 on the tackle for Auburndale. That's going to be
Van Wy.
Van
Wy on the stop. Second down.
That hole close, pretty close.
What's that?
He got in there. That hole closed immediately. Once he got in there, he lowered his head, and it was just like, gulp.
Man, what?
Just engulfed.
Just wears you down, doesn't it?
Brutal.
Second down. Handoff goes to
going right
Escalera and going to get across the 50-yard line easy. Yeah, he's gain of about 3 yards. Third down and 5 or 6 yards to go here.
Yeah, Weiler on the tackle amongst 4 other Auburndale players off it, but Aguilera took the
Weiler's a
brunt of
good
that
player.
one. Yes, he is.
Scrappy
He
guy.
is everywhere.
Third down. Aguilera is going to swing it to the left-hand side. It gets a couple of key blocks near that first down marker. They're going to give it to him.
Tripped up by number 3, Van Wy for Auburndale. Penalty on the play.
And there's a flag down.
It's going to be holding, it looks like.
Oh, no. You hate to see it. Penalty on Abbotsford. It's at the spot of the foul. And he said, watch me walk.
3.
Now watch me walk. Now watch me nay-nay.
I wonder if you really got into it as a ref, would you moonwalk? You probably could get a good stride backwards.
Back into Falcon territory. Third down and long this time. It's going to go to Baller. He's going to the outside. He's got Escalera ahead of him, and he runs away from the blockers. Gain of about, oh my gosh, maybe 3 or 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up fourth down and long to go. Marked at the 45.
Van White slowed him down, but then Nagel came in and cleaned him up, hit him dead solid. That was a good open field tackle.
Yeah, absolutely.
That looked brutal. So Abbotsford, I was going to say, why isn't Auburndale going back to receive this punt? They're actually showing it this time.
Yeah, and Abbotsford,
the first
showing punt. And that is Aguilera. He's an athlete that does it all. Not fair catch. Running with a full head of steam. That was Weinfurter.
Yeah, Weinfurter, and knocked out of bounds there by Bowler.
Yeah, scamper of a few yards on that play, and they're going to spot him at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 Auburndale. 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Man, is that time going fast. 14-0 Auburndale.
Well, that just cost Auburndale about 3 minutes and 30 seconds there on that turnover there, but they were able to hold Abbotsford back here for progressing that ball much further than even a second first down.
Mm-hmm. Here's the snap. Weiler springs loose, but can't get past the second level. Big opening run here. That's about an 8 or 9 yard gain.
60 on the tackle for Abbotsford. That's going to be Van Leuven.
Van Leuven. Second down and short to go. Auburndale is picking up the pace here. They're looking to see if they can get something done before the end of the third quarter. Here's the snap. It's going to go to Weiler on to the left-hand side now.
Oh, get around there.
Yeah, he got blocked up a little bit, but Rab is saying, yeah, we got the first down. And, yeah, they're going to spot him at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Escalera was the one who roped him out.
I don't know if they're going to ask for a measurement at all. First down, Auburndale.
Yeah, looks like they're sitting right on that line. Makes it easier for measuring when it's on the line.
4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Still in the third quarter.
They're taking their time. Yeah, I was surprised that they came up to the line so fast.
Quick scoring update. Wade.
Oh.
Colby scores again.
How?
They stopped Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, and they marched 4 plays downfield. Now it's 12-22 here in the third quarter.
Man, their game is going a lot quicker than ours.
I guess so. Here's a handoff.
Still going.
Goes up the gut across the 50, but a flag goes flying.
Van White on the carry. Aguilera on the tackle, but it's going to be...
Penalty looks like it's going to go against Abbotsford.
Really? It looked like a holding there. Face mask.
They're talking. Hey, you want to go this way? You want to start right here?
Personal
yeah,
foul?
How about you? You want to go that way? No, it's over here. I'm telling you, the penalty happened right here. I think it's a face mask call or a chin pull.
It should be on the end of the run, though.
Right. I think that's what they're trying to decide is, like, where did it happen?
Where the guy's standing.
And the referee mumbled a little bit in the microphone pack, but it looks like it's a big penalty. 2, 3.
8.
Big penalty call here. Still moving the ball. There it goes. And now it's at the 35.
Yeah, it's a 15-yard gain there.
Auburndale's got themselves good ball position right here. Weiler, who is it again?
Van Wy.
Van Wy, I'm sorry.
Still going. Tackled by everybody. 55 was on the bottom of the
He
pile.
looked like he was still trying to run, but they marked him down after a gain of about 6 yards, second down. 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Wittenberg, Burnhamwood hosting the Hornets. Hornets down 12-22. But enough about that riffraff. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Auburndale up 14, 10-0 against the Falcons. Handoff, Weiler lowers the shoulder and gets dragged down. Big tackle there
55.
by number 55, Lopez. You know, at Abbotsford defense, they're not allowing Weiler to springboard anywhere, and they basically own the middle of that that line of scrimmage.
They keep running into it. As long as they keep getting positive yards, they're just killing clock here. Van Wy.
Van Wy is getting some carries now.
And runs into everybody.
They're going to mark him where? I don't know if it was any kind of gain on the play. Maybe a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Number 42, Davila on the tackle for Abbotsford.
Mr. Davila. Oh, and they're going to give it to him. First down, Auburndale. Gosh, they were standing like he was marking him short, but nope, first down.
Can't waste any time measuring that ball. Just keep moving.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Time tick, 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 tick. Auburndale looking to see if they could get a 3-score lead here.
Oh,
a little bit of misdirection. Weiler's going to get the call, and hard running there by Mr. Weiler. Gain of about 5 yards. Second down.
Aguilera on the tackle for Abbotsford, number 1. Yeah, they're going to take this right down to the wire here, it looks like. 2 minutes left.
And here we go, Auburndale lining up now. He's got 2 tailbacks, 2 wideouts. A little bit of shifted, and there comes the flag.
Too much by 57, it looks like.
The Flagbirds have showed up. Penalty on Abbotsford.
All right, you know what that means. Penalty watch.
Marking it down, but Abbotsford just letting Auburndale march down here. Another penalty.
So that's 5 penalties on Abbotsford.
Okay, wait with the flag watch. Handoff. That's going to go to Van Wy. Gain of about 2 yards. Second down.
Aguilera on the stop.
Abbotsford's got to come up big here.
This is a big play here.
Wade's trying to maneuver, trying to find an open window
an open
to look
window
through.
here. Fogging up around here.
Here's the snap.
Weiler.
Oh, he had him. Arm shoulder shreds it off. He's got the open field ahead of him, and it's a touchdown, Auburndale.
Oh, Aguilera had him in the backfield and let go of him. Skirts by.
You know, Aguilera had him around the shoulder, but like Weiler just has that massive upper body strength and just sheds him right off. Scampers into the end zone.
You really see that wrestling strength.
Wrestle? You want to wrestle me? 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And it's 20-0.
I don't know if that kid's far enough back on the track here.
Rab. Kaboom! Get out of here. He actually pooched that one, and it still went really high.
I think he kicked that with his left foot. man.
And the extra point attempt is good. 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We're nearing the end. We're getting close to the fourth quarter. Your score, Auburndale 21, Abbotsford 0. Welcome back, everybody. And welcome our one Dorchester person.
All right. Still here with us.
Ha!
We're glad you're here.
Rab.
Ooh.
Shallow kick takes a couple of bounces. It's going to get
Broadhagen.
scooped up by Broadhagen. Sheds a tackle. Passes another defender, but can't get past
11 here.
Grassel. Grassel wrestling him down to the grass. See what I did there? Just short of the 50-yard line. Great field position here for the Falcons.
I think that's actually a sport. It's wrestling on grass. It's
Grassel.
Grassling?
It's either jogging or yogging. It could be a soft J.
It's a soft J.
And 1 minute and 16 seconds
Well,
left here in the third quarter.
We're going to need to hustle up to the ball here, get some yardage here before that third quarter ends.
Falcons looking to see if they can get
They're getting their warning.
see if they can get back into this ball game. They're at the 49. First down.
Oh,
It's
two.
going to go to Baller.
Tackled immediately.
Great. Huh?
Wow, tackled absolutely immediately. 57 from Auburndale.
Lobner.
He knew the snap count, and he got past his guy, and it was
That was great defensive awareness by Lobner. Yeah, great tackle there.
Snap, crackle, pop there.
Yep, gain of about a yard. Here's second down, and it's going to go Aguilera right up the gut.
Still up.
Gets through everybody and rolls. Rolls. I can't see the number.
20, Trollbridge.
Oh, that's 28, though. Goddard. Goddard got ran over, and he's limping a little bit, but Aguilera just punishing the tackler. First down, Abbotsford. Goddard got it right there, so he needs to take a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, just let him have a little moment.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
28. He's a senior, too.
Goddard. Time starts back up. First down for the Falcons. Here's the snap, and it's going to go to Fuentes. Spin move, and just moving the pile. Hard running right there by Mr. Fuentes.
Yeah, it took Rab for a ride there.
And that's like a solid 7-yard gain. Second down. Hard running there by Fuentes. Abbotsford on a roll. Off of the turnover. And there's a flag. No flag. A whistle is blown. That's the end of the third quarter. And it's your score, Auburndale 21, Abbotsford 0. And it's commercial break. And we're back. Playing Sweet Caroline. 3 quarters in, 1 more to go here in your CWC Marawood matchup. Abbotsford is driving, looking to get on this scoreboard. See if they can make a comeback win against Auburndale.
I wonder what a Marawood tree looks like.
A Marawood?
Yeah, where do you think Marawood comes from?
I don't know. Is that what it is?
I
A
don't
tree?
know.
Here's a snap. Baller, he waits for his blockers and swings it to the outside, and he's going to gain 2 yards?
Yeah.
No, he's going to get the first down.
Weiler chased him down from behind. He came from the other side of the field and still
Dude's
caught up
fast.
with him. Wow.
Dude's fast. First down, Abbotsford. And they are on the move.
I got to get an angle here.
Falcons working with a fresh set of downs, getting deeper into Eagle territory. It's going to go to Fuentes, and he sidesteps. Oh, he's breaking ankles and the spin move. Finally, he, you can only hit the B button fast enough.
I was say the same thing. I'm like, spin.
Yeah, dude was breaking ankles, and he ran out of moves, and finally he brought to a stop. Solid gain there, 6 yards, second down.
Trowbridge goes for the sliding tackle off it, just like in Tecmo Bowl. Got him.
Second down and short-ish to go. They're about on just short of that 15-yard line.
Quarterback keeper.
Aguilera
runs into the
just
pile.
runs into the pile, and then it's just like, nah, just blow the whistle, guy.
That's enough. Yeah.
Gain of about a yard or 2. Third down and short.
I'd give it to 64 from Auburndale. He seems to be the solid portion of that pile. Nagel.
Mr. Nagel. Logan Nagel on the big tackle. Abbotsford looking like they can get back into this ball game here. 10 minutes and 20 seconds.
Same play.
Aguilera is just moving the pile along with that offensive line of his, and it's working. Here's another first down.
Yeah.
Falcons just knocking on the door here. They have, it should be first and goal, right? They're on the 10, or are they on the 11?
No, I think they're on the 11-yard.
Yeah,
'cause
so
they still got the sticks up.
Right, so it's not first down and goal yet.
Goal-ish.
Movement up front. Aguilera waiting for the call. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right, looking downfield. He's going to tuck and run, but who else is on the run? That defense.
Yeah.
Yep. Lobner having himself a defensive game, and it's going to be a loss of some yardage, second down. He was looking downfield, but there's a really heavy coverage.
Yeah, well,
just nowhere to go with it.
Yeah. Well,
second down.
Loss in 1 yard on that.
Aguilera is looking to his left and throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Abbotsford. Pass completed to Irvin Davila.
That was a heck of a catch, too. He was covered tight by number 1 from Auburndale.
That was Weinfurter on the coverage, but threads the needle. That he moved to his opposite side of his throwing hand, but gets a great pass there completed to Irvin Davila.
32. Perez.
Irvin Davila Moreno. Abbotsford's finally on the board. Hold is good, and the ball.
Whoa,
oh, it's a kicking clinic tonight.
Wow.
And the extra point attempt is good.
You got all of that.
9 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in your entire ball game. Abbotsford is back in it, 21-7. Auburndale in the lead.
All right, well, Abbotsford closes the distance here, 7-21 here in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes remaining.
All of a sudden, we got ourselves a ball game. How about that?
How about that? And we got to see the foot of both of these kickers. Very impressed.
I know.
Wow.
Let's do a pump pass kick right now.
Kicker challenge. That's all I want to see.
Who's got the biggest leg?
Only one person back to receive for Auburndale?
Connor Johnson. Not Connor Johnson.
13.
I'm sorry. Fernando Perez kicks it away, and it's going to dribble out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and that is a penalty.
Can't do that.
Nope.
Auburndale. Yeah.
They're going to spot it. I think they spotted at the 40 or the 35.
I would assume 35, but maybe.
Yeah, spot at the 35-yard line. First down, Auburndale. Great field position.
All right, just Weiler in the backfield this time.
If you're the Falcons, you got to play some really tight football right here. You can't really give that any kind of free yardage from penalties against Auburndale. Otherwise, they're going to just milk this clock.
Quarterback keeper.
Ram tries to spin move and nowhere to go. Big tackle by A.J. Broadhagen. Boom.
And some good sportsmanship by Escalera, number 4 from Auburndale, helping him right back up.
How nice.
You don't see that often.
Right. Touchdown for Colby. We're tracking this game. It's 35-18. Colby's just refusing to quit. But they only got about 8 minutes left in that ball game. Kind of similar to this one. We have 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Handoff.
Right up the gut to Weiler.
Weiler nowhere to go. Weiler's having a quiet second half here. Third down and long.
Yeah, Lopez, number 55 for Abbotsford on the tackle there.
Yeah. And if you're Auburndale here, you got to open up the big guns, huh? You think you go for the big pass play?
Oh, eat some clock up. 7 minutes left. Third and short. They're running this ball. Weiler right next to him.
Goes in motion.
Rolls,
and it's going to be a flea flicker. Whoa, Weiler's got the ball. Look at downfield and dumps it to Weinfurter. He wanted the home run ball, but nobody was open. And great pass protection. And then Weinfurter was just like, guy, I'm right here. And dumps it off for a couple of yards, but that's going to be fourth down.
The play took like 10 seconds to develop there. There was just no backfield penetration by Abbotsford there. They were just dancing around, just waiting to see an open player.
Streaking downfield, no room for the wideouts. Weinfurter could not make anything go, but a lot of trickery right there, but it does not pan out. And now they got a punt. Penalty down. Another flag.
Oh, on Auburndale.
Can't line up like that, apparently.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's going to be a repeat fourth down.
Covered somebody up.
Not sure what the formation made it illegal. Lining up. Good snap. Punt is away. Going to land right. Going to bounce past the 35, past the 25, down to the 20. Or maybe it's down at the 25. Gosh, that was hard to see, but excellent punt.
Excellent punt. He could have had a chance to fair catch that ball. That probably would have taken a good bounce, but it looked like it was going to be short, but took a big Auburndale bounce.
Was that Grayson Totsky back there? I don't believe so, but either
way.
It
was number 5.
Oh, never mind. That was Fuentes. So that's going to be Abbotsford ball. First down. Let's see here. 7:25 left in the game. Oh, they're throwing a wide out way to the outside. That's Escalera. And there's the toss, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Broadhagen.
Off the cleats of number 20. Like, they had a chance to intercept that ball. I don't think he realized that ball got kicked up.
There was a good coverage there by Malzin.
Trowbridge right next to him as well.
Trowbridge. Yeah, there was some bang-bang collision right there. A.J. Broadhagen got roughed up a little bit, but the pass goes incomplete. Abbotsford is spreading out their offense a little bit. They got 2 wideouts now. Here's the snap. Looking deep downfield. Aguilera looking for Broadhagen. Broadhagen was wide open.
Too broad.
And it goes incomplete.
Not enough.
Trowbridge and Weinfurter hard on its heels, but he had him.
He needed a little more air on that ball.
Yeah, more air up. Yeah, just
up.
Go up.
Oofda.
Had that pass been on the money, Broadhagen would have been streaking down the field and we'd have been talking about it on Monday. Up to the line of scrimmage, here come the Abbotsford Falcons.
We got 3rd down and 10. 7 minutes and 17 seconds.
4.
Escalera dancing a little bit and finally runs out of dance floor.
Escalera.
And they're going to down him around the 25-yard line. 4th down.
Weiler on the carry, or Weiler on the tackle.
Deep in their own territory, Abbotsford, I'm wagering they're going to have to punt this one. And we're past the 7-minute marker. We're at 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
They're going for this.
They're down 2 scores. And Wade, you're right. They're down 2 scores. There's not much ball game left. They got to go for something. Aguilera waiting for the snap.
Coming around.
And it's going to be Baller.
Uh-oh.
Makes a couple of guys miss, and he's fighting, and the ball comes out. The ball hits the turf. Auburndale falls on top of it. They say they have it.
And they do.
And it's going to go Auburndale way. It looks like the initial big tackle by Wyatt Malzin, and that ball pops out. And he wasn't near that 1st down marker, but the ball still comes out. 1st down, Auburndale. Holy cow. Auburndale's sideline is just, they are jacked. Coming in here, and they're taking on the Falcons, who are at the top of the Marawood, and Weiler dragging the pile.
Tackle from behind by number 55, Lopez for
Lopez. Drags him to a stop, but not before he gets himself about a 3-yard gain on the play.
6 minutes left to play here.
Yeah, 6:05, 21-7. If Auburndale scores right here, that's going to be an insurmountable score for the Falcons. They got to hold them here. They got to get themselves a turnover. Here's the snap.
Right at the gut.
Oh, my gosh, and it's Weinfurter, right?
Yeah, Van Wyn.
Van Wy, I'm sorry. That looked like a 1 from here. Van Wy with a big burst of speed. Hard running, and that's going to move the chain gang. 1st down, Auburndale.
Tackled by number 42, Davila for Abbotsford.
Davila has had himself a busy night.
Well, there is 2 Davilas.
You're talking 57, though.
No, 42 on the tackle for Abbotsford.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there is 2 Davilas. Rab overlooking the defense. Here's the snap. It's going to go to Weiler.
Broadhagen got him.
Broadhagen gets him wrapped up, and here comes his friends, and then he's able to finally wrangle him down. Gain of about a yard or 2. 2nd down. 5 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Trying to rip that ball out. That was after he got wrapped up there. He was reefing on that ball as hard as he could, but that might not be the kid to wrestle with.
That's a strategy worth exploring if you're the Eagles. Like, just give the ball to Weiler because he's got strong wrestling arms.
All right. That ball ain't coming out of there.
But yeah, Abbotsford's got to get a turnover right here if they got to get back into this ball game. Weinfurter goes in
Van
motion,
Wijn.
and it's going to go to Van Wy and
Gets
sheds
away
a tackle.
too.
Spin move.
60.
Drags his defender close to the goal line. Flag is thrown, though.
Van Leuven on the tackle.
We'll see who got the flag. It's going to be a holding call against, and they called out the kid Logan Nagel on the hold, and that's going to back him up.
That would explain why he got past that first initial guy. So it looks like he got dragged back from behind there with that hold.
So that's going to push the Eagles back to the 25-yard line. Second down and long to go. They got to get to the 10-yard line to get that fresh set of downs. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Time is still ticking away. Auburndale, for good reason, not in any kind of hurry. So they're going to just kind of literally milk this clock.
Yeah, they're going to need a nutrient management plan after this.
So timeouts. Each team's got full timeouts. Snap.
Van Wijn tackled by 55.
And it's a fight to see if they can get that extra yardage, but nowhere to go. Third down.
Sinsoon and number 55, Lopez, for Abbotsford, making that initial stop there.
Auburndale just might as well just keep running the ball. It's 21-7, 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining.
This is where the elements come into play. It's cold. You're not running around. They're slightly sweaty. Freezing to death out there.
It is getting chilly up here right now. And, yeah, when you start getting into this cooler weather, yeah, each hit kind of hurts a little bit more. And Rab dropped back the pass, but he cuts it into the mess instead. And a flag is thrown well. That was like really far past the play.
Late too, so that might be some sort
of
of
late throw.
Unsportsmanlike? It was thrown right at the pile too. So
Rab is indicating it's going to go against Abbotsford. And Abbotsford is saying like, hey.
Oh, he's yelling at Broadhagen.
Yep, Broadhagen's saying like,
what did I do?
What, me?
I was just trying to tackle him. I don't know what you're saying.
You know, it's a physical sport, you know.
Well, there's
I don't know if they're
going
to call a late hit.
I don't know. I didn't see him in that pile either. I wonder what he did.
It's a personal penalty call against Broadhagen, I guess is what they call. I thought that's what I heard, and it's a half a distance to the goal.
Yeah, this is an HR penalty.
Ugh. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's going to be third down.
So it's going to be third and from instead of being fourth down and long, it's going to be third down and a charm break.
Yeah, this is kind of not a good turn of events because they had him down to fourth down. Now you're facing a third and short, and you're inside the 10-yard line.
And we might have got to see the field goal too. This is
missed opportunities.
Now this affects all of us.
So Rab alongside with Van Wy and Weiler. And you have Severs and Big Richardson off to the left and the right.
Quarterback
Rab is going to take it up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Making his legs work. Gets a couple of key blocks, looks like, especially from number 64, Logan Nagel. They're on the scoreboard again. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in your ball game. 27-7, up 20. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
You did not want to have that one if you were Abbotsford.
No.
That one hurts. Kicks it into next week is Rab, and the kick is good.
I don't know. I think we should all appreciate number 23. Like, the hustle that this kid is putting in. Like, make sure you zoom in on this kid. This kid is doing his part of the job.
Devin Sherney.
Yes, whoever's parents of number 23, Devin Sherney, like that You tell him
Sophomore.
You tell him he did a good job tonight. He did it absolutely. He is full sprint.
Fielded every kick.
He caught every one of them. He ran it back.
And he ran all of them back. Yep, exactly right. Big shout out to 23 Devin Shirty.
He might be my player of the game. Like I love that kid. Like that is spectacular.
Oh man. Happy parents over there.
Churney. I like that. I like that kid.
Churney.
That's what you like to see.
Auburndale getting set to kick it off here. Trevin Sievers. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining.
Weiler on the kickoff.
Oh, it was Weiler, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. My fault.
Broadhagen.
Broadhagen
He
swinging
wants
it
to
to
go
the
that
right.
way. Go.
After avoiding 2 tackles, finally just gets trucked.
I would say he
by a
did
trio
avoid
of
the last one.
Yeah, a trio of Eagles right there. One of them I could see was Colton Brandel. I couldn't see who the other guys were.
17 was one of them.
That was a big hit by
Molson. So, yeah, he avoided 2, and the third one he didn't avoid. He went head on with that one. That was quite the crunch.
I see you. Kaboom.
Bonk.
Big hits. Big tackles.
He was looking for something. He really purposely reversed field. Like, he was on the far side of the field. Yeah,
or AJ,
he wanted to come over here.
he was seeing an opening right there, that's for sure. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock.
Flip out to 4.
And it's going to be to Escalera. And he swings it to the outside and finally brought down. Takedown by
11.
Takedown by Grassel. Grassel wrestling him down.
Well,
Gain of a couple, second down.
He tackled him right around the neck, too. Both of them kind of got stuck in the grass,
Yeah, they roped him down hard.
That was an awkward tackle.
Offense getting set. Abbotsford just needs to start getting on the scoreboard. Aguilera burst past the second level into the secondary, past the 45-yard line. Big run there for the Falcons.
Van Wine.
First down, Abbotsford.
Van Wine on the initial stop there, wrapped him around the legs.
Van Wine?
Van Wine or Van Wy?
Van Wy, I'm sorry. Van Wy.
Whoop, whoop.
First down and 10.
You got no power? Oh, you're done.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in your ball game. Everything's kind of just winding down here now. Snap, handoff, and nowhere to go. Bowler just tried to bowl his way through that defense, but just did not pan out. Short gain there on the play. Second down.
7 on the tackle. Opener again.
We're nearing 1 minute. And Auburndale is going to wrap this one up, it looks like. 28-7. They came in during Parents' Night for the Falcons, and they're going to knock off the Falcons from top of the Marawood.
Oh, trick play, 24.
Here we go. And there he scampers to the 40. Big gain there by
24.
Jesus Reyes. Amador. What a great misdirection play there by the Falcons. Ball spotted at the 40. First
tricky.
Down, Abbotsford.
That's a neat play there.
They can move those bodies pretty trickily down there.
Very
tricky. Snap. Aguilera up the gut.
20.
Gets straight up. Then nowhere to go past that. And gets roped down.
Like Trawbridge.
Lower the Trawbridge. 15 seconds. 13 seconds.
You wonder if that's where that last name came from. Like they might have invented the drawbridge.
And Falcons looking to get the last play off. I don't know if they're going to do it. And time has expired. They took too long. This ball game is over. 4 quarters in, 4 quarters out. This one is in the books. Auburndale comes into hostile territory. Abbotsford sitting at the top of the Marawood, and they will get knocked off by Auburndale. Auburndale is going to move up 4-1 in conference play, and they're going to be trailing behind Edgar and they're going to be right ahead of the Falcons.
So Edgar beat them before?
Edgar Edgar beat Auburndale. So Edgar is the only undefeated team here in the CWC Marawood, and they're at the top of the conference now. And Abbotsford is going to get shifted down to third place in the Marawood, and Auburndale is going to springboard, and they're going to sit second. But wow, Auburndale just comes into this game after kind of getting roughed up by Edgar, and they had kind of like a rough go with the season, but they were getting their wins. But this is another marquee win for Auburndale right here. So give it up for the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, a bunch of their sports are doing really good. Their girls volleyball team is doing spectacular. I think they're
Wayne's got to get volleyball
they're
in there.
14-11 right now, and they just knocked off Marathon not too long ago. They're having a heck of a season.
And Abbotsford they came in here with high spirits, high energy, and they especially came in with high energy into that second half of play, but they could just not muster a win over the Eagles. The Eagles have had themselves quite a stingy football program in their last couple of seasons, and yeah, they just lose a big ball game right here. And they... So I don't know. What do you want to do next, Jaden? Let's do a quick rundown. So Wade, what were your keys to victory for Auburndale?
Well, time of possession, obviously. They were very good with the ball. They only had two penalties on the night off it compared to Abbotsford's, 6.
The one stat that Wade takes serious.
That's the only one that matters. That's the one you want off it. But that, you lose those 5-10 yards, from holding penalties. That just kind of kills drives off it. And they didn't have too many mistakes that way. They followed their big line. They had, some big kids, and they just kind of followed behind them. And for how young this team is, they're going to be really good next year too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Abbotsford, that run game, it started out slow, but then they started figuring it out, and they really started moving the ball. But, man, especially on the defensive side, they had some costly penalties that turned into 2 quick, easy scores for Auburndale.
Yes, 2 big, costly ones that were, in that, with that 20-yard span, of the goal line off it. So those are just killers, where you have them dead to rights, where we get to see the kid kick a long field goal, and then you give him a 10-yard penalty, and you put him on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, there was 2 personal foul calls in this game on Abbotsford.
But that goes with, time of possession. So that defense was on the field for most of the game tonight, and so you just get overly exhausted, especially since a lot of these kids are on the offense and defense.
It was amazing, right? It was amazing in that first quarter how fast that game went. You glanced up at the clock, and Auburndale still had the ball, and it was 3 minutes already shaved off of the clock. They just methodical drives. And the other thing what was interesting, I was expecting a lot of passing from this team, but they really, especially behind Weiler, that run game, and Van Wy picking up some reps. But let's not forget Rab, too.
Yes, he took them on their back off it. And maybe since Ed Weiler, had missed, so many of those other opportunities playing with him, maybe they did rely more on their pass when he wasn't around because he controlled that ball. He didn't have any, fumbles or anything like that. So, his effectiveness was felt, on that other side of the field off it. So he was very consistent in his running. He probably averaged 3-4 yards a carry off it. So he did a really good job tonight.
Now let's switch it over. Let's talk a little bit about Abbotsford before I take you and I ask you your top 2 players. AJ Broadhagen really stood out to me on that Abbotsford squad, but also both the Davillas, 57 and number 42, Davila Moreno, and then number 57, Davila. Those guys really were having themselves a heck of a ball game especially on the defensive side.
And since they were on the field mostly for defense tonight, that's probably what stood out so much off it. So they were key instruments in that defense of Abbotsford's because they needed to be because they were on the field probably 2/3 of this game tonight. But I agree that their defensive stands along with Broadhagen was the key to keeping it as close as it was, because it could have been a lot bigger differences off it because Auburndale did exploit that left side of the field and they were running away from Broadhagen. Yeah. Broadhagen was on that opposite side and they recognized, no, let's not run at that kid. So they very rarely ran it to the right.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the last phase here, Wade. Who is your Furious Falcon?
The Furious Falcon tonight would have to be the Broadhagen kid. So he instrument on, obviously on offense and on defense, but his presence on defense off of changing on how Auburndale had to perform tonight was one of the keys. But number 55, too, Lopez had a heck of a night tonight.
Yes, Lopez on both sides of the ball. Big blocking, big tackling.
Yes. So it would be a toss-up between those two, but Lopez had a really good night, but Broadhagen, was definitely, his presence was felt.
All right, now, Jaden, let's talk about our Screaming Eagle Award. Caw-caw. Who is your top Auburndale player?
You asking Jaden or you asking me?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, you said Jaden.
I was telling Jaden, like, pan over there. All right, go ahead.
All right, so you're almost going to have to give it to Rab. Like you have to.
Big number 5.
Like his presence felt in the extra point contest. Like it's
you're only saying that because he can kick the guts out of that football.
He can really kick it off it, but on offense and on defense, like he was a force to be reckoned off it. But you got to recognize on how instrumental the running game from Weiler was tonight. Like they needed
100%.
him to have a very big game, and he did. Like he had a very solid game. He led the consistency of that offense. Rab, missed, a handful of his throws off it, but, he was a running threat off it at the end. But the consistency of Weiler is what won Auburndale the game tonight.
So, but Rab would still get the nod, or
yes, Rab is still going to get the nod off it because he needed to lead that offense and, be that instrumental. Because if he wasn't as effective at running, they would have just focused on Weiler, and Weiler wanted to run it to the left. They would have overplayed that left side off it. But with Rab being as effective as he was, that middle threat, they had to stay bunched up in the middle, and that's what gave that out route on that left-hand side a little bit more presence to be known. So the double threat would have only been if Rab wasn't as effective as he was.
Gotcha. Well, there's your players of the game. That's going to wrap it up for us here. We appreciate you tuning in to this live broadcast for Sports on Focus. Big thanks to Jaden behind the camera. Big thanks to Wade, and I don't need a thanks.
Thank you, Matt. And thank you to, where's that kid's number? Number 23, Devin Church.
Yes, big shout out to
shout out to that kid.
The ball kid. Ball kid? No,
I don't know. Like the Hustle Award. If they would have been I would have given that kid the Hornet.
The Auburndale Hustle Award.
Yes, he could have easily grabbed that ball and walked back to the line off it, but he chose to sprint
ran
every single time. I love that kind of hustle.
All right, that does it for us here. This is Matthew Olmikin and Wade Olmikin for the Hornets, along with our partners here, Sports on Focus, Jade behind the camera.